Hello, my name is Timmy the Creator. Welcome back to another CLO3D tutorial. So we'll be talking about 10 things you might not know about CLO3D as a beginner. So let's begin. So the first thing here is this now. As you can see, let's assume this character is actually wearing a shoe. I'm coming. Avatar, female, shoe. So let's assume this character is wearing a heel. So okay, it has overbent self, you can see now. So let's assume you want to delete this shoe from this particular character. I'm probably sure that when you select this, you might want to click like backspace or delete, and then the whole character delete. So that's not how it works. So let's go back to Ctrl Z. So what we do is to right click, and what you do is to delete accessories and just the shoe. You see, select the other one, then delete accessories, and that's it. Yeah, so that's just how to delete shoes or any accessories on a particular character, even though it's glasses or anything. So that's the first one. So the second one is this. Now the second one you might not know about CLO3D is this leg. Now this feet movement or the joint movement of the feet, you can always adjust it depending on what you want to use them for. Now like what happened when I mentioned the first one, you notice that the feet adjusted. So what you do here is to select on the feet, then what you do is to right click. So when you right click, see there's change heel. When you change heel up to bend well, see it, that's why it's like that. So you can make the feet flat. So what you do is change heel, go down. You can do it again, go to change heel, go down. So depending on what you want to use it for. So I did something on Blender with this character, you get, because I wanted this character to wear a shoe that is a bit high up, that's a bit high heel, sorry, that's an IU, sorry. So what I did was that before I exported the file, I made sure that I've changed the hue to up. So this is going to be exported to Blender, and when I go to my Blender, yeah, this is it here. So when you select this shoe and I hide this, I'm coming. So this is you can notice it here. So that is the reason why I exported it like that. So the next one, we are going to move to the third part in CLO3D. So the third one here is the Gizmo setting. So this is the Gizmo here, this arrow that you can see here. I'm sure most of us coming from another software or any other 3D software, and you're having issue controlling this Gizmo, like rotating this thing, and it's giving you a bit of ish. So there's a way you can change the setting. So what you need to do is just go to preference and go to Gizmo, select the one you think is preferable for you, so that you can always use it properly, or you can always adjust pattern properly on the viewport. So we are going to move to the fourth one. The fourth one here is particle distance, because I'm sure most of us, when we start using CLO3D, we forget to adjust or reduce the value of the particle distance, so it make it look stiffened, something like this, because that's the mistake I also made when I started CLO3D. Anytime I design a particular cloth, you get, I forget to reduce the particle distance, and then it looks quite stiff. You get, sometimes it depends on the fabric you are using or the kind of design you are making, that will determine the value of the particle distance. So to reduce particle distance, I think if you select the pattern, or you can select all of them, then you scroll down. So this is particle distance. Particle distance of this is 5. You get, so this is it. It makes the wrinkles look smooth. You get, so you can always adjust it. I think within 5 to 10 is okay for particle distance. You get, so depending on how you want to use it. So the I think the fifth one, I think this should be the fifth one. So the fifth one on our list is rolling up sleeve. I think that is easy. So what you need to do is to click on Z, select this, then you right click. When you right click, see this roll up. So what you do is roll up. So 50 meters, you can say you should roll by 2. When you roll it by 2, this hand is going to roll. So press OK. So let it take a few minutes to load, and then we see the roll up here. So as you can see, we just finished rolling up our sleeves here. You can see this. So this is just how to roll up sleeve in CLO3D. So let's move to the sixth one. So the sixth one is thickness of your clothes. But that one, you can always do that on your fabric. Just select your fabric. Instead of duplicating your pattern to make a cloth look thicker, you get. And there's also these features here. So this is what you can use to look at the thickness of your clothes. If you look at this, probably you use this to know which side is the front and the back of your clothes, but then it shows that your clothes is thinner, see. But when you swap it to this, it shows the thickness of the clothes here. So it shows the thickness of the clothes, but then you can always adjust the thickness by selecting this. Then you scroll down. When you scroll down, so the thickness is 2, but most fabric, their thickness are not always up to 2. Some of them are always less than 1. So if you want your fabric to be thicker, you can just do this instead of fabric duplicating, to double make cloning a pattern, you get, to make it look thicker. So let's move to the 7th one. So in this 7th one, we'll be looking at changing accessories color. So now in the situations like this now, so this character, this is not the hair that came with the character on CLO3D. So there are so many things you can always tweak on CLO3D, and the common ones I do is color. When it comes to color, I do that a lot. Glasses, any accessories I download outside source, from outside source, they are always changeable on CLO3D. Like these glasses now, this hair is pink, but this is not the actual color of the let me select this hair. So this is it. So after selecting, you scroll down, this is pink or magenta, what is written there. So you can change it to red, apply, or this is, so let's see it. So you can always tweak it to your own color. Not just that, even the shoe self, though it might not look too perfect, but then they're always tweakable. So this is it here. Sorry, Control Z. So look at the hair here. This is it here. These glasses, let me see. Let's try this. So this is it here. You can see. So, and if it's, let's make it wear a shoe. Let me first make this flat first. And change hue to down. So I go to avatar. I'm coming. Avatar, female, shoe. Let me look for. I was here already before. So let's say this now. So this is it now. So you can just select this shoe. When you select this shoe, look at this texture. So go to this white and let's make it black. You can see ASAP. So I think the back is not black here. You have to select the back too. So black. So that's it. So that's just how you can do it. So there are so many things that you can always change the color. You can select even anything you download online, you can always change the color. So that's just it for number 7. So let's move to the 8th one that I've written down. So let's go to rigging character pose now. But then rigging character pose might affect your clothes pattern. Do you get? But then I think I've done a tutorial on that before. So let's assume, let me go back. I'm coming. So let's go to pose and let me look for something. Okay. So this is our character pose here, and to adjust our character pose, I'm coming. Okay, I think it should be so one of these here. Coming. But it's Shift X you press to do that. Shift X can do that. Shift X. So this is it. I'm trying to look for where it is here, but then the Shift X. When you click on Shift X, it shows you this, and then you can select the bone and always move it up. I'm coming. Oh, I'm not selecting the right one. So let me select one of these bone here. You can always select the bone. You can move it. You can see when you move it, probably you're not satisfied with the pose. I want to, let me see, but you have to be careful. Okay, this is fine. Let's see this. And then if you do this, you have to adjust the clothes too. Shift X to come back, and probably you have to select the pattern of that particular section if adjusted. I'm coming. A to select the hand. Then we can always come in. Then we can always move it up a bit, drag it to the front. Yeah, takes a lot. So when you simulate, I think, let me bring it down a bit. So when you simulate, I think it should be perfect for the pose, something like that. Let's simulate it. So this is the I think it's still simulating. Still, yeah. Okay, as you can see, this is it. So this is just it. Then let's move to the night one. The night one is exporting. Exporting, you get exporting. So there is one common problem. I think the default for exporting on CLO3D is millimeter, you get, but then you have to change it to meter, or else if you export from CLO3D to Blender that I use, it's going to look very very big that you find it hard to see it in the viewport. It might look blank, but there it is in the viewport of Blender, but it's not showing. So when you are exporting, let's assume coming. Oh, so let's try to export something. I'm coming. Export as obj. Let's say it's test. Let's say that's test. So this is it here. So because I use meter all the time, so it's already used to meter. So you might say, hey, this is the common thing you see in obj in CLO3D, sorry. So when you're exporting as obj or maybe any other format, so what you need to do is to make sure that you change this back to meter so that you can see what you're exporting on the other software. So this is like very important. I'm sure most of us might have faced this when you start using Blender, forgetting to change the scale from millimeter to meter. So the last one is the fabric type. So every fabric there in the property editor have their types there. So let's select this. Which one is this? You get, this is the knit cotton jersey fabric, and this is just the normal fabric. This is like the default fabric for CLO3D, you get, and it's looking shiny. Why it's looking shiny is because of I adjusted the fabric type of this. So this is it. This is glass render only, you get. If I leave it on this first one here, look at it, looking quite dull, not shiny. So these are some of the things a client might give you a job and you are looking for a particular fabric, but instead all you just need to do is just go to, you might not even need any particular fabric type, you get. All you just need to do is just use the basic CLO3D fabric and go to the type here and click on the silk. If there's any changes there, you figure it out. For this one will only appear when you are in render only. It won't show in the 3D viewport until you render it. That is when you see it. And 4 also have types too. So I think, yeah, this is the default for. We have the Angora 4, we have the Fox. I'm coming. So these are everything here. So all you need to do when you go to the render, when you are trying to render here, I'm coming. When you're trying to render here, you will see the results, or you see the changes in, or the differences in the type of 4 presets that are available here. So this is just the last one I'll be giving you. So if you don't know about this, now you know. And anyone you've already known before, you can just let me know in the comment section. So don't forget to click on the subscribe button and also on the notification bell to get more tutorial on CLO3D